Okay, so Flashpoint, Secrets of the Enclave. I have no idea how far we're in. Don't care about you guys. They care about me. I was gonna run by and not kill them, but they made me do it.
You obviously don't have a problem killing Sith.
Was that in doubt?
I'm just curious. If we find Malgus down here, or wherever he's run off to, what will you do?
I don't know. We need to find Malgus first.
Right.
We're running for 10 minutes. That's dangerous as you're playing in commitment mode. Ha 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 ha. That'll teach you. Actually, it didn't teach you, because if it really would have taught you, you'd be really upset right about now. Well, maybe not really upset, but annoyed. There's one. There, of course, it's guarded. Next. Wouldn't it be easier to just use the Force to do that? Better practice. You see me? Do I have to kill you? I don't have to kill you.
You should know. The last time I faced Malgus, we swore to kill each other if we ever met again. I plan to follow through on that promise. I'm sorry. I should have said something earlier.
That would have been appreciated.
Silly Jedi. Uh-oh. Probably should have killed those guys.
Doesn't look like there's any other way forward.
Look at this door. Whatever the Jedi kept in here, they didn't want anyone seeing it.
Too bad for them, because judging from these lightsaber burns, someone got inside. Recently.
Then let's see what's in here. Stop right there.
Did you do this? Weren't these people on your side?
Don't be stupid. They were dead when I found this room. Such a shame. If only Lord Malgus could have found any semblance of concern for the Empire, he might have spared my people.
You think Malgus did this?
Don't tell me you're surprised. I knew Malgus was looking for something to break the ties that bound him to Emperor Valron, but I never dreamed he would go this far.
What ties? We're talking about Malgus. What ties?
What do you mean?
He was controlled by our Emperor, compelled to carry out his orders. Malgus wanted to destroy those chains, at any cost, even if it meant killing loyal servants of the Empire. Malgus is nothing like the mighty Sith I have served and admired. Noble heroes like those I've known seem to be a dying breed. I've seen many strange and terrible things in the Reclamation Service, but one thing is always consistent. Those who wield the Force will go to any lengths for power. The atrocities that happened centuries ago in these very halls are proof of that. Your kind will never be satisfied. And the rest of us will pay the price.
That's not true!
Hold on. Something's not right. Let's go. Before we find out what it is, forget about him. He's not who we came for.
I have faced things you couldn't fathom in your wildest nightmares. Nothing you threaten me with can scare me away from my duty. But if you wish to abandon your foolish efforts, I could be persuaded to give you a head start.
No chance. Start running. You're dead.
These ruins will be your final resting place. A fitting end for an archaeologist.
For the Empire! This place will be your tomb! Let's turn up the heat!
A little toasty.
This is what happens to those who defy the Empire.
Guess I should use this. If I could use this, that'd be nice.
Do not underestimate my droids.
Don't these things work? There we go.
This is what happens to those who defy the Empire. Now you know the power of the Empire.
Ow. Stop it.
Come on. You can see. Get back in there and fight.
Time to take you down.
Button. I was hitting the wrong buttons. I took my hand off the keyboard. I was hitting the wrong buttons. Good. Oops.
You say oops quite often. Do you need assistance?
I want to talk to you.
This place will be your tomb!
Do not underestimate my droids. No more! I will end you.
He's tanking pretty good there.
This is nothing. You are nothing. No! There's more to learn.
There's no more to learn. So it's... Oh, this is the end of it. Maybe. So where's my loot?
This can't be the end.
Didn't have to be, but it is. Been waiting for this.
Enough talk. I've wanted to kill you since you interrupted me in the tunnel.
No!
What's wrong?
Whatever it was I felt earlier, it's happening again if we don't...
Oh, it's everybody's favorite.
Commander!
Your friends can't hear you. If you were truly in the presence of Darth Malgus, you would have been dead before you drew your shameful excuse for a lightsaber.
Why are you doing this? Where is everyone?
I am not doing anything. Everything you see is because of you, Aaron Lanier. I remember how the Jedi were awed by your ability to feel emotion through the Force. I never imagined you were powerful enough to glimpse an imprint left behind by someone's presence.
Left behind? Why would you leave something we could use to track you down? Getting sloppy in your old age?
Use whatever you like. I hope you succeed in finding me. It will be the last thing you ever accomplish. I have done something no other Sith could achieve. I've broken my chains. No one can stop me. Not the Republic, not the Empire, not you.
Maybe I can't stop you, but you are not invincible.
Perhaps not. But you won't be able to put your theory to the test. Do you really think you're the only one who saw me come here? There were many who did. I made sure of that. But you were the only one who did what I wanted. You brought the Alliance commander to these ruins. A shame that your reward is to die with her.
That doesn't seem very nice.
I would have much preferred to kill you in person. I did give my word.
Lanier! What are you...
Go! Now! Or we all die!
What are you...
Place looks safe.
Bradley, hurry!
Let him go. Kill him. Wouldn't it be easier just to pick him up with the Force and throw him up in the air? Because he doesn't have the Force himself. Wouldn't that be the easier way to kill him? Hey Jeff, welcome back. Easy's not always better. In this case, it would have been. Yeah, I know it's not in the plot. Should be good. There's my loot. Okay, now what? Turn to Master whoever. Go. Nope. Cannot launch this chapter in a flashpoint. Fine. Now we don't have to click on the button, we just walk through the doorway.
If everyone's ready, let's begin.
Hey Taco, welcome back.
I wasn't aware that others would be joining us.
Since we're discussing business that could affect our ability to rebuild the Jedi, I thought it best to invite some of the Order's most important representatives. Tao is eager to hear about what happened on Dantooine.
That I am. I'm sure it's quite a story.
It's great to see you. It is interesting. Moving on.
And who are the others?
This is Master Sal Daren. She's been instrumental in tracking down former Jedi and identifying potential additions to the Order.
I look forward to working with you. Someone with your particular skills and assets could play a crucial role in many of my plans.
Jeff, in these sort of situations, one must ask oneself, what would Luke Skywalker do? No, the real question is what would the Emperor do? It's nice to meet you. It's two of us. Oh, that's go over well.
Interesting. I was just thinking the same thing about you.
I'm sure you were.
And this is Master Vinyor Tesh, one of our most diligent stewards of Jedi libraries and archives.
Before we begin, I must speak plainly. I don't believe we should include anyone in this meeting who is no longer a part of the Jedi Order.
Hey.
You're kidding, right?
Absolutely not. We're here to discuss matters that could change the fate of the Jedi forever.
But you wouldn't even be having this meeting if Lanier hadn't helped us.
Arn!
This is ridiculous. When did we decide that Master Vinyor is the only one who gets to approve who helps the Jedi?
I don't think he's implying that.
Then she stays.
Done.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you, Arn.
They aren't necessarily the words I would have chosen, but I do agree with Arn's sentiment. Remember, you are all here because of the part you play in restoring the Jedi, regardless of your rank or title.
Still not Jedi Master. Just want to point that out.
Please tell us what happened in the Enclave on Dantooine.
That soldier from the Reclamation Service, Colonel Gola, the one who tried to kill us. He said something about Malgus looking for a way to break his ties to Emperor Vauron. Whatever Malgus did down there, it worked. He's not bound to the Empire anymore.
Don't forget the display case we found smashed to bits. I think Malgus might have taken something from the Enclave.
And Gola escaped. So everything we know, I'm sure the Empire knows too.
That is troubling. Any one of the relics that were hidden in that Enclave would be deadly enough in Darth Malgus's hands. And now you say he's untethered. Arn, you and I will comb any records the Jedi still possess about the Dantooine Enclave. We must do everything we can to identify what Malgus took. Master Vinyor, we will need your assistance.
Consider it done. I can start searching files immediately.
I'll also need everything we have about the Ossus library.
Why Ossus?
This isn't the first time Malgus has stolen a relic. On Ossus, after Malgus left me for dead in the library, I saw him flee with something. A tome? I couldn't be sure. Everything was in such chaos, and we hadn't finished cataloging the library even before the Empire attacked.
You should tell me. Why didn't you tell me? You should have told me.
I don't like important things being kept from me. If I'm going to be part of Task Force Nova, I expect to be treated as an equal.
That has always been my intention. Chancellor Rands expressed concern about some of the information that's fallen into Imperial hands. She suggested I use discretion. But now that a pattern is emerging,
If Malgus is ransacking Jedi ruins, we should deploy forces to any place we suspect he might go. I'll speak with General Daerun immediately.
Thank you, Master Saldarin.
I'll begin compiling our records in the Dantooine Enclave. I should have something ready as soon as possible, Master Nostaral.
After all that, we're no closer to knowing where Malgus has gone.
Don't worry. That will change soon. In the meantime...
We get ready. And when Malgus decides to show himself again, we'll be waiting for him.
Here. Decorations, broken archivist chandelier, that's useful. Another room. Oops.
I do not think oops means what you think it means.
It does. We have these meetings all in the same room.
We have much to discuss. After his visit to Dantooine, I know we're all uneasy about what Darth Malgus is planning.
Master Nostaral and the others in Task Force Nova are doing all they can to dig up leads on what Malgus is after, but sad to say, it's slow going.
They find something understood what's next. This is unhelpful. What's next?
Not the update I was hoping for, but not surprising. What else do we have?
I think this is something you'll find intriguing.
Okay, recording started. Date stamped. Encryption is working. This is Shay Vizsla. I've got an update on my pursuit of Field Marshal Hedda Cole, responsible for attacking the Spirit of Vengeance too. I want to be clear. My only goal is finding this traitor. And I need the Alliance's help following up. I'm sure Hedda's group, the Hidden Chain, has established a permanent base. Location unknown. I need to know who is supplying her and how. I've included my findings in this transmission. Do this, and I owe you. At my end, I'm running down a slippery recruiter with links to Hedda. I have the local Darmanda and Meksha to thank for the lead. Tell the commander their old friend Indigo sends his best. Alright, I'm landing in a few minutes and need to go dark. This recruiter has led me on a real chase, and I won't let him escape again. Shay out.
We've done some preliminary work with Shay's intel, but we need an asset on the ground. The closed nature of the Mandalorians makes gathering information challenging.
Have we got someone in mind?
A Kavi Spar, Mandalorian bounty hunter. No affiliation with other clans, in fact, no strong ties to any major faction, but a reputation for getting results. Thoughts?
Cinder, trust your judgment.
You wouldn't even mention her if you didn't think she was capable. That's enough for me.
Glad to hear it. I'll make the arrangements.
Keep me updated. What else is on the agenda?
That's all for now, Commander. I'll notify you if anything changes.
Money. Not enough, but money. So now what do I do? Another mission. Whispers in the Force. Blah, blah.
Now that all the important people are here, let's get down to business. Akavi, what have you got?
Based on intelligence provided by Mandalore, I was able to narrow my search and scout potential suppliers to Hedda Cole and her group, the Hidden Chain. Hedda's targets, Outer Rim colonies and transports on the Rim of Trade route, point to powerful trade houses shutting down their competition with her guns. Those will likely be our suppliers. I have advised Jakaya Ordo, and he is marshalling Mandalore's fleet as a precaution. You'll find everything I uncovered in my report.
Okay, we'll get our analysts on that. Good work.
Is there anything else?
We've got a message from Master Nosteral. Looks like he might have found something on whatever it was Malgus took from Dantooine.
It's taken some time, but Arn, Master Vignor, and I have made a breakthrough. We almost missed it, but a fresh look from Arn confirmed what we'd found. The containment system you found in the Dantooine ruins. It appeared in a list of antiquities taken to the Dantooine Enclave for protection centuries ago. We consulted some older records from Osis, and while we still don't know exactly what Malgus stole, we learned that the relic belonged to a Sith known only as Darth Null. Unfortunately, there wasn't much else to learn about the mysterious Sith, but we're passing along all that we found. I'm afraid we've only created a new puzzle to solve, my friend.
I went ahead and took a peek at the data Nosteral sent. Sounds like Task Force Nova thinks this Darth Null lead could be promising. They located an old Sith fortress that might have belonged to Darth Null. Nosteral and Master Saldarin have already sent a team to check it out.
There should be a line here. Darth Null? I don't think there's anything there. Let's help them if we can. Are we being shut out? This is a waste of time. Are we being shut out?
I don't like how many decisions are being made without consulting us.
Well, let them know how you feel, but I don't think Nosteral meant any harm. He trusts our judgment. We should trust his, too.
In the meantime, there is something we can investigate ourselves.
What am I seeing?
This is where Darth Null's relic was first discovered.
There are not many who know this planet. It is in a dark region of wild space, a dangerous, untamed world. If your intention is to investigate the source of this relic, I will offer the assistance of the Force Enclave. Our people are more than capable of handling this.
That would be appreciated.
Then it sounds like we all have our marching orders. Until next time.
Skyward, did someone decide to sift through the information? No, they never do. Talk to you.
You made it back in one piece. I assume it went well with the suppliers?
That's correct. I understand you recommended me for this mission. I appreciate the chance to help with Mandalore's hunt.
We needed someone on the ground familiar with Mandalorian ways.
You were right to send me. Those who supply Heta Cole are paranoid and prone to disappear. It is only because I am Mandalorian that I got as close as I did. The suppliers are very much afraid of Heta's wrath should they disappoint her, or worse, reveal any of her secrets. She's being very careful. Her ruthless reputation and a seemingly endless supply of credits from her raids means she can keep her secrets. Her suspected suppliers in my report are scattered across the galaxy. We find them, we hurt her.
Any news on search for Heta? Suspected isn't confirmed.
You don't sound sure about your findings.
I am not. I attempted to attach a tracking device to some of the shipments, but none made it past a security sweep. Heta Cole has very strict instructions for any she does business with.
How can your information be trusted then?
You can trust it's the best intelligence we have. Until Mandalore herself calls on me to strike her enemies down, I will continue this work. But I should get back to helping your analysts go through my report.
I'm sure they're anxious to go through the details with you. Keep me informed.
More money.